Wait, I know what you're about to say. I know what you're thinking. The thumbnail's a little clickbaity, right? Yeah. There's still ASM 101s though. Two of them. Uh, with the first print becoming more and more valuable and continuing to rise in price, it just kind of made sense that I would pull these out of my collection and grade them really hard, see what they're capable of, and see if I can get these to come back 9.6 or 9.8 from CGC. Um, Found them at my LCS a year ago, I think, last year. Paid about $10 a piece, which I felt was like a lot at the time, but now it seems to be a book that trends 30, 40, $50 even with issues on eBay. And these ones definitely aren't without their issues, which is why I'm kind of excited to grade them because they have a lot of pressable defects in them. And it was one of the other reasons why I picked them up is this would be a really cool opportunity to grade these and see what they come back as. So I'm going to dive right into it. I got notes. I got stuff to do notes with. I'm going to be smart about this. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here we go. ASM 101 second print, identifiable by the silver background. I kind of dig that, those silver backgrounds. Opening up. I'm not good with pages yet, but it doesn't look like they're too bad. I would think this would come back white pages just by looking at it. It looks like they're all here. I don't have a lot of experience with page coloring, but Battletoads. Gotta love that. Interesting. Seem to yellow a little bit more as I go further in the book. Not by a lot, but oh, sweet. Nothing's missing. Pages look like they'd come back white. That looks pretty good. Alright, so digging into the front cover. Doesn't look too bad. There's a fair bit of dings on the spine that we'll go over. Corners don't look too bad. There's a little bit of rounding on the right corner. Actually, that's not really rounding. It still has a point. It's just kind of curled. That should fix with a press. Alright. I wanted to try a different lens, something that would get a lot closer up and see a lot more of the book. Problem is, you could hear the focusing constantly, clicking whenever I recorded it. So this corner right here looks like it has a little bit of a tear there. I'll mark that down. Then looking right as we move up the spine by the M here, there is a nice looking little curved crease. Doesn't look like it breaks color. There's another one. Alright, so moving up is, let's see if I can see this in the viewfinder here. Yep, right there. There's another crease. That one looks like it might be color breaking. Right there. That one might be color breaking. It's kind of hard to tell. Moving along. Let's see here. By his hand here, there's two very, very small non-color breaking creases. So 2 more. And you guys can't even see that. There we go. Right by his hand, right here, 2 small color breaking creases. And I think with the way the light flashes, you can kind of catch it. There's another crease right there, non-color breaking. And these all seem like they could press out really easily. Here we go. Right by his foot, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3 with a bunch of rippling. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's like 3 ripples there and a big crease. None of those are color breaking. The corner looks pretty good. Top looks good. Let's see here. There we go. That corner appears to be pretty sharp, but the rest of the book's kind of like rounded. Coming right down there, there's a small crease right in here. Small crease right in there. So this is racking up the hits quite a bit. The rest of the cover doesn't look too bad, so yeah, kind of a lot on the cover. Let's see how much of that shows up on the back. Oh, wow. Back is actually kind of dirty, if you can see all of that right there. I'm not sure what that might be, if that's something bleeding through. I have to take some time to see what I can do to that, but it's actually all over the back. Huh. I might not send this one to CGC then. I can't, that might not, is it possible that that's like ink coming through somehow? I don't think so. Pretty sure you guys can see that. Let's get this up and down a little better. Yeah. Staples look good though. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's kind of yellowing. And it's not really coming off. So I wonder what that could be. Somebody probably set it on a coffee table at one point and it's just transferred some dirt. That's a pretty big hit. this one I probably just won't send to CGC. Keep this as a reader copy. There's a crease right there. This is actually good practice on figuring out where this would... I might send this to CGC just to see what a professional puts it at, because this would be a good challenge to figure out where this would fall into on my own. I mean, everything looks right and tight with the back. There's that one little tear that we identified from the front. But it's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. Staple looks like it has a hair bit of corrosion right there. I'll mark that down too. And there's some sort of like, I don't know if you guys can pick this up. Yeah, a little bit right here. Some sort of bleed through. It's almost like the silver from the front transferred through. Okay, here we go. Copy 2 of 2, ASM 101. And right off the bat, this copy is a whole lot cleaner than the first copy. I already went through the pages. They all look pretty good. They're all there. This should be white pages when it comes back. Like sometimes the older paper quality kind of under this white light makes it look a little tan to me, but looking in the camera it looks fairly white and nice. Everything's there. Corners are really nice and sharp. I'll zoom in for the spine. The spine's where I found the issues with this one, although there's not a lot. This corner's good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one here is the worst. So there's 4 spine ticks. This one is the least subtle out of the 4. Should press out just fine. It doesn't appear to break color. It looks like the black is still very good, or still holds through there. And I don't need a lot of time with this one. This is just, the corner looks good. I mean, this thing is sharp. It's clean on the front. All the corners look good. If I can get my finger out of the way. This thing looks pretty sharp. Flip it over and check out the back really quick. And this is much, much, much cleaner than the last copy we looked at. I don't see all that yellow soiling or yellowing, or I forget what they call it on grader's notes, but just soil, dirt, whatever they want to call it. This is much cleaner. All the corners are sharp. Super cool, old school Nintendo logo. Yep. And you know, I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to staples looking at books either, but thankfully these are nice and clean. There's like one little, I don't know if you want to call it a scuff, and I don't even know if that's something that would dig it too far down. I'll add it. Be hard on it. See what happens. Is that even going to come through? Yeah, you can see that on the camera. So we got 4 non-color breaking spine ticks, or spine creases, and there is a super subtle stress mark right here from the staple, and this looks a little dirty. I don't know if it's just the way it was printed. It's really hard to tell. I don't know if that's supposed to be... Well, the last copy didn't have that there, so... That might be just a little bit of dirt. That should clean up just fine. All in all, this thing is way cleaner than the last one. Much easier to breeze through as far as grading it. Not a lot to nitpick or need to nitpick. I'm thinking this one is probably, if I'm super hard on it, a 9.4 as it sits. And I think it'll press clean and come back a 9.8. So yeah, that's that one. I'm going to need quite a bit more time to figure out what kind of a grade to put on the first one, but this one's pretty easy. I'm going to put this one coming back at a 9.8. Yep. Okay. Wow. That was kind of an interesting experience. Yeah, that second copy, pretty darn clean. 4 spine creases, non-color breaking, should press out just well, just easy enough. And there was one more issue. There's that light scuff on the staple. So that one, as it sits, 9.4, near mint copy. Should press out, come back as a 9.8. I've probably spent the better part of 20 minutes thinking about that first print. Or first copy of second print. That's got a lot going on. And I don't even know where to begin besides tallying them up. There was 13 dings against it that I marked. And soiling all over the back cover. So that soiling's going to hit it really hard if I can't get that to clean up or come off. And I'll try. I'll try as best as I can. I'm not going to spend a month on it, but I'll try to see if I can get that cleaned up. I think that book, before doing anything, on a good day is looking like an 8.5. And if I can get a lot of that soiling off and a lot of those defects will press out, I'm thinking a 9.2. I'm thinking that one's going to come back a 9.2. So I am going to send that one off because I'm really curious on what they'll set it at. Yeah, I'm thinking a 9.2. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share your thoughts. The reason why I'm doing this video vlog, or the vlog, is that I know I'm going to miss stuff. It's an opportunity for me to go back and rewatch it and check again, see what I may have missed. And there's no better way to learn a process than to just at least try it. Continue trying. Make adjustments as you go. Yeah. Try to keep it to 2 books. Every time I do one of these, I'm looking to try to get these to fall into about 20, 25 minutes instead of 38, 39, 40 minutes. Thanks. Peace out. Pinky's out. Catch you guys on the flip side.